All right, we're going to do a quick lesson here on converting from standard form to vertex form. So we are in standard form here, as you can see, and we want to go to vertex form. So the first thing to remember is that to go to vertex form, the equation must be y equals a, x minus h, quantity squared plus k. So I need to find the h and k values here. The a value I already have. It's going to be the same as the a value that I have in standard form. So the goal here is just to find the vertex. Recall that to find the vertex, we know the formula for the axis of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. That's going to give me my axis of symmetry here. So subbing this in here, we're going to get negative b, so negative 10 over 2 times a, which is 3, gives us 10 over 6, which we can reduce, dividing top and bottom by 2, giving us 5 over 3. So I know the x-coordinate of my vertex is 5/3. I'm going to go ahead and sub that into our original equation to get the corresponding y value, which gives us, and we end up getting here that y is minus 28 over 3, again, just by subbing that into my equation. Doing our algebra, we get minus 28 over 3. So I know the vertex of my quadratic is 5/3 and negative 28 over 3. Well, this is exactly equal to my h, and this is exactly equal to my k. And we already know, like we said, my a value is 3. Therefore, the answer to this question is y equals 3, x minus 5/3 squared minus 28 over 3. Let's take a look at another example. So in the next example here, we're now in factored form, and I have y equals negative 2 times x plus 10 times x minus 2. And we want to go ahead and put this in vertex form. So I need to find my axis of symmetry again. Now, this is not in standard form. So what we can do instead of using the negative b over 2a formula, we can take a look at what our roots of this quadratic are. And we're going to have a root here at negative 10, and our second root is going to be at 2. Because of the symmetry of the parabola, if I take my roots and add them up and divide by 2, that is another way I can get my axis of symmetry or my h value here. So adding this up and dividing by 2, I get negative 4. So for this question here, my x-coordinate, my vertex, is negative 4. I can sub that into my equation, just as we did in the previous example, to get my y-coordinate, giving us, I end up getting here 72 for my y-coordinate, my vertex. So I know my vertex here is going to be negative 4 and 72. And like discussed, it's the same a value as we had for factor form as you do have for vertex form. So in vertex form, this is going to be y equals negative 2. X minus negative 4 squared plus 72. And simplifying this up, we get negative 2 x plus 4 quantity squared plus 72. And now I've expressed my quadratic, which was in factored form, in vertex form. All right, that's it for today. Thank you.